Alright guys, look what showed up. Look what showed up, guys. Y'all remember this? Y'all remember the white Avenger I was checking out? It had seized up. Now, this is the original oil dipstick. Let me put this in here because I think I'm seeing things. Or I'm not seeing things. Or I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing, which is oil on the dipstick. Dipstick is all the way down. I want to make sure y'all see this. Pulling the dipstick out slowly but surely. And ladies and gentlemen, what we have is absolutely nothing. Oh my. I don't know what I'm gonna need, so I just went and grabbed some tubes. I know I need this to take that shield out the way. That cover down there. So guys, let me get this cover off right quick. Well, alright guys. Remember it was a no start, just crank, click, click. So where we at? Getting ready to install it. As you can see, I guess junkyard engine now. It's a good chance to look and see if there's real main seal leaking. I don't see any oil right here, so I'm gonna go with it. It's also a good chance to see if this oil filter adapter housing is leaking. It looks fine. I'm going in it because I'm basically out of time. So here's the shield you got to be careful with. You will have to reuse this. I don't know what'll happen if you don't, but I don't want to find out either. So it will get reused. I put that in place. So when we all set, all we got to do now, I had a jack up under the transmission so I can lift the transmission up. I will have to clear. Y'all see how much space I'm fighting with. That's why all angles need to be addressed. So I would jack the transmission up partially so it will meet the rear of the block at a particular time when I set it in here. Okay, now guys, some of you guys mentioned why was the engine low on oil. Y'all see how that oil right here? What that tells me is, well, the engine is down on the other end, but it's likely the oil filter adapter housing was leaking. Did it leak all the oil out and cause the engine to run without oil in it? Very highly possible. Like I said earlier, a lot of guys are complaining about why is there no type of sensor or leveling device that will alert the driver that the engine have any oil in it. And you know what's crazy, guys? This is an older gentleman, so you know he may not be aware of technology and things like that. So I don't know. It's hard to speculate, but it looks like oil that could have been very well what all the oil leaked out to. So guys, but I have to get this engine in. Okay, so I can't waste that much more time. So it's hard for me to film this stuff. I know a lot of you guys want to see this, like to see this type of stuff, but I'm in no position to film right now. So I'm gonna get you as much as I can. So stay with me, don't go anywhere. I will be right back. See, I'm having a hard time clearing this. Now coming out, I had the water pump off, but I really want to use the water pump on this engine, so I don't want to ruin it. And I am definitely fighting for space. I'm clear right here enough to go on down, but see, the engine is loose. But because I'm catching on here, as he was going down, he was bending on this, and I don't want to damage that. So I'm gonna take this water pump out. It's not that hard. Actually, I had all of this off coming out, so it was a straight shot out. So as you can see, look how much room. Now, even if I turn it sideways, it's still hard to get in. So, but it's easier to just take this off. So that's what I'm gonna do, guys. Let's get it. There you go, guys. See, all you have to do is, sometimes you may have to remove certain things make your life simpler. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, you didn't have to do that. If it makes your life easier and simpler, remove it. Okay, so I'm dropping in now, baby. Whew. That's it. Once I clear this bell housing, really should have a helper, guys. But just in case you're in a position you don't, do what you gotta do. Alright guys, I got it sitting down in here now, guys. You see I'm loose, right? I'm not attached to the transmission. First thing you want to do, guys, is get at least one bell housing bolt connected. Once you get one in the hole, guys, it is easy peasy from there. Okay, and the easiest one I can get to right now is this one right here. Okay, so basically what I got to do is start this thread in this hole. Can y'all see the hole right there? There's a hole right there. So if I can get that in there, you might have to let it down just a little bit, but once I get that, easy peasy, baby. I'm telling you. Okay, let's get it, man. Alright guys, y'all see that? Y'all can see I got one started. That's all you need. The reason I'm saying that's all you need, because you need to pull the transmission up until at least connect to the dial pins. As you can see down there, I'm nowhere near connected, but at least you can pull it up, and from there you can basically let the jack down so the angle will become right. So it'll fall like that. See, it just fell down to the bottom end of the guide. But because you connect it right there, you good. So now just tighten this. See how I just pulled it up and the dial pins has connected. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. Now I'm gonna leave the horse connected, lift up on the horse and connect the motor mounts part. Okay, because I don't want the engine hanging while I assemble everything. So at least get the engine mount. There's an engine mount right there, or there's the bracket. And the engine mount is on the ground. I'm gonna get that connected. That way the engine will be sitting flat in the car. And that way I can start installing things. Alright, I have to get this thing out by today. So guys, that's my recording is limited. I apologize. When I have some free time and I'm doing the engine, I can go through it step by step. Okay guys, let me finish putting this engine together, man. I appreciate y'all watching, but stay tuned, stay with me, don't go anywhere. I will be right back. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm wrapping it up. I got the engine in, put the plenum and everything on. All I'm doing now, guys, is topping off the fluid. Make sure you go back in with, I did drain whatever little oil that was in the engine out. As you can see, I'm topping off the coolant while bleeding it at the same time. This is a bleeder funnel, and of course use the bleeder screw. I did change the oil, brand new filter. Okay, and going in with new oil, and I'm about to get ready to fire this up, guys. So I don't know, I guess we'll find out together, because I don't know the condition of this engine. I don't know anything. I'm gonna top off the transmission fluid. I did lose some fluid when I removed the axles. Okay, I know I lost at least a quart or two. So let's finish up, guys. Alright guys, I don't know what all that is, but it's running. Don't sound too healthy, and I hear an exhaust leak. Oh, that's power steering, guys. Remember I lost power steering fluid, so I need to add some power steering fluid. Woo! Had me worried there for a minute. Let me get some power steering fluid added, guys. We're gonna see it's slowly going away. I hear an exhaust leak. Y'all hear that? Let me add some power steering fluid first. Alright guys, I am done. I'm gonna take this over to the detail to get cleaned up, washed up. I was gonna try to see if I can, I'm not a body shop guy, but I'll check some screws or whatever and see if anything loose. It sounds fairly good. That noise you was hearing on initial startup, I forgot I removed the reservoir, so there wasn't no power steering fluid in it. I topped off the trans fluid, topped off the oil. I'm full of coolant. It has burped out. So now I'm gonna get on the computer. Guys, do not forget this step. Get on the computer or your scan tool and relearn cam and crank. Okay, because this is a 3.6 Pentastar, you have the option to clean the phasers, exhaust and intake cam phase on both heads. You have, depend on your scan tool. Like I say, our scan tool will let us do that. So if nothing else, please relearn cam and crank. okay, because all of that needs to be configured to the computer. All right, now because they say this came out of the exact same car, it shouldn't be much different, but I still would relearn cam and current and reset all adaptive memories. Okay, reset everything, then go drive it and let the adaptive memory relearn, you know, a new driver, everything like that. So guys, I gotta wrap this up. This video took way too long. I'm sorry I didn't get in detail about removal and all that. I apologize, but here you go. Here you go. You something else to watch. That's about it, man. It wasn't that bad at all, guys. Not nearly as bad. Just, I hope this customer has learned a valuable lesson as far as making sure you have oil in this car before you drive it. Okay. I don't want to say nothing bad about people that do that, but I probably should, so they would. You would think, you know, when you hit your pocket, you'll learn quick, or you will really learn when things hit your pocketbook. So maybe you don't have to say nothing. Maybe that bill, whatever it costs to do all this, will hit home, and he would be that's enough education for him right there. So I don't know, but I'm done, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.